Hey guys, what is going on and welcome to a Fortnite Save the World video here on the channel. Now, today I was going to do a Battle Royale video on the week 1 quests, but it seems that Epic have glitched those out a little bit, and for some people we got those the other day. So if you need any help with your Fortnite Battle Royale week 1 quests, go and check out that video that I released last week about M&M and the Spaghetti Grotto. So, Save the World, in our last video we did Battle Royale. We defeated the Storm King. Pretty powerful, pretty cool game mode to do. Since then, I've done quest page 19. So this is the last quest page. Unfortunately, we are not getting the Twine Peaks storyline, as some of you might already know. How I Wonder What You Are was a really sad one after Desiree had sacrificed herself in Battle Royale. Vinderman made us look at some telescopes and look out at the night sky, looking back on what we've done, and then finally in Stand and Fight we got the brand new Steel Wool song to celebrate everything that we've done. It was a really sad ending to the story and really upsetting because obviously we're not going to get to see the next part of the story because it doesn't exist. But it is time to complete blasting off. It's our third and final rocket launch mission, the one that will send us all the way to Twine Peaks. So, without further ado, let's get straight to it. Let's blast off, launch the rocket, and make our way over to the legendary Twine Peaks.
Rocket. That's probably
So,
ours.
I had to find it, but it's probably ours, according to Ray. Ray doesn't even know if this is our rocket launch pad, but I'm not being funny. In a post-apocalyptic world, who else is going to be launching a rocket, Ray? You know? I doubt anyone else is going to be launching a rocket, but there we go. So, with this mission, in case you guys don't know how to do it, you just got to defend the launcher for 3 stages. Each stage requires you to deposit a certain amount of blue glow to fund the actual rocket construction. Once you complete that, you will launch the rocket off to the actual location that you're heading towards. In this case, obviously we're going from Canny Valley to Twine Peaks. So, we'll be back once we load up the rocket for stage 1. So just a word of warning that you might end up getting a few teammates who jump the gun a little bit. As you can see, we've had the problem here, but stage 1, you only need to deal with keeping the rocket for 2 minutes. Now, during stage 1, you might notice that there is a bronze bonus to keep the rocket health above 25%. Bronze bonuses means they think it's pretty easy to do that, and to be honest, it should be. 25% is really low. If you're taking that much damage in a 2-minute period, you clearly have not defended the rocket the way that you should be defending the rocket. So, get in there, defend this rocket. It's only 2 minutes that you're going to manage. And then, once you've done your 2 minutes, you can sit back before you go into stage 2 and reinforce it further if you need to, if you feel like you're having a bit of a problem in that respect. Honestly, it would be a very strong piece of advice from me
30 seconds left.
to not rush straight into the mission the way that we have. The fact that one of our teammates has decided to just launch the mission the way that they did is arguably very foolish. You probably want reinforced, upgraded structures, you want traps, you want the whole shebang. So you will notice that the rocket and launch pad heal themselves in between each stage as well. Meaning that you don't need to worry. If you've taken a bit of damage in stage 1, it's not the end of the world. You can still keep up the defense a little bit further. One other thing that is very worth noting though is that you will have this slight problem of, unfortunately, you can't exactly build a roof to protect this. Unfortunately, it's a rocket. It needs to fly out the top. So, because of that fact, you will possibly find this problem where all of a sudden, to defend things, you're having to try and actively keep it defended. You can't just be more passive and keep things blocked off, sadly. But anyway, let's head over to stage 2. So you might notice we're now in stage 2, and this time it is a silver bonus that we have. A silver bonus for keeping the rocket's health above 50%. Now, that might be a little bit more tough. This time you've got more enemies, they're coming for longer as well. Rather than the 2 minutes you had last time, this time you got 3. So an extra minute of more enemies. That's why they consider this bonus to be a little bit harder. 50% though still means that you can take 10,500 damage really without having to worry too much. And as you can see, since stage 1 I added a few more traps because I thought that what we had just didn't really seem as defended as I would have liked. It's very useful to have teammates in these kinds of missions, which is why I've actually gone into a fill version, because arguably doing this on your own is actually kind of difficult. And what is interesting about doing it as a 4, the only way that you can do this with other people is if you're in a friend or a fill lobby. Once I have done this, I cannot actively just do this mission on my own. I would need to be in a lobby with someone who's done it. I can't even just go in and support someone. I have to be in a lobby with someone that has this mission, because I will not be able to see this mission on my map as of the end of stage 3. As you can see, stage 2, they also did change the direction that the enemies were coming in from, which might also cause a problem depending on how you have your defenses set up, which is why I say just reinforce all directions. One of the key problems that I've always had with rocket launches on the previous areas was trying to deal with the pesky problem of our smashers. Smashers really get in the way sometimes, and once you've got a smasher that's broken through your defences into your base, it's becoming really difficult to then keep the base defended whilst also trying to kill smasher. Because if there's a smasher in your base, you can't just build walls to stop other enemies from getting in. You really need to kill that smasher to stop him from trying to break back out. Because when he breaks back out, he's just going to break the walls again. It's not going to be nice for you. So, that was a stage 2 success. We only have one stage left, stage 3. So guys, I might be a little bit of a way away from the rocket at the moment, because I'm currently activating some health boosts and such. But the final stage, stage 3, as you might have guessed, you're adding another minute. You're going up to 4 minutes this time, and you've got to keep the health up even more. This time, you got to try and keep the health of the rocket above 75%, which, if you have a bad teammate, might not be the easiest thing to do. It does seem like my teammates were unprepared. We've already taken damage, so obviously I will make my way over there as quick as I can to go and aid them. But yeah, you want to be very careful. It seems like we have a gap in our design that the enemy might be getting through, but we will make our way over there as quick as possible. So guys, we're over here, we've got a minute left, and I can now actually see why we were struggling, and that is because the enemy attacked from 2 directions in the final stage, So you just got to make sure that you are very cautious about how you do this, because obviously if they sneak around the back, they can attack your defences from behind and deal a lot of unexpected damage to you, which is really not ideal, as I'm sure you can imagine. You also then get the problem with smashers, like the one that I'm currently dealing with now. If they're an elemental smasher, they have a ridiculously large amount of health sometimes, so it can be kind of annoying. But once you complete that, the rocket will lift off, and if you're lucky, like we are here, you get your gold bonus. So the gold bonus for stage 3 was 75%. The fact that you've got even more enemies, some of which will be now elemental, you've got to do it for an extra minute, so 4 minutes this time, and it's now 75%. It's considered a gold bonus, meaning they do believe it to be a little bit more difficult to try and achieve. So, let's load out the mission and see what happens. I've had a few people actually ask me before, is it possible to get a level 6 loot? It is, but you're still not very likely. I actually don't quite know how I'd have got that last little bit there. But yeah, level 5 loot. So you should get some good rewards from doing this mission, in all honesty. They used to give pretty good rewards. So without further ado, let's jump back to the lobby and see what we get. Alright. So, we get some Eyes of the Storm, which is instantly quite useful. Some very high level materials. As you look through, you'll see that we get a lot of XP for that mission. That's all of our different bonuses. Every bonus gives you a chunk of XP, as you can see. And then, at the end, you've got the actual XP from the mission itself, which in this case gave us 39.4 thousand XP for that mission. Then, for completing the Time to Blast Off, you get a legendary hero of your choice. And then for completing the Blast Off itself, you actually do then get some gold as well. And then that's it. Just like that, we've completed Canny Valley. And this is then what the campaign quest tab looks like in the end. You can then open up your quest log, and as you can see, my next main quest is actually Twine Peaks Storm Shield Defense 1. Sadly, you don't have any story quests. Your story quests in Twine Peaks are to just do the Storm Shield defences, so obviously I'm not going to cover those here on the channel. And that is it. That is the end of the Save the World storyline, realistically. Shame that the same will soon be said for Battle Royale, unless Charlie Wen picks it back up in Chapter 6. But enough about that for now, guys. That is it for your Save the World storyline. That is it for blasting off into Twine Peaks. When you open up the map now, you will notice that we do now have access to Twine Peaks, but initially, when you first go to Twine Peaks, it is just the Storm Shield. That is all you have to start off with, and I will show you what Twine Peaks looks like a little bit. It's more of a sort of like darker environment. It's a lot more blackened. When you go into the Storm Shield defense, you'll see what I mean. So, welcome to Twine Peaks. You'll notice one key thing very quickly.
You know the drill. Build your defenses and get ready for
It's a very, very, very vertical Storm Shield here at Twine Peaks.
You might want to get the lay of the land before you
And
start building.
it was intended to be that way. Twine Peaks is intended to be vertical, hence the name Peaks. But you'll notice that to get two different amplifiers, you will need to go up and down a fair bit. Now, Canny Valley did prepare you for this. Canny Valley did have a lot of verticality, especially within the Storm Shield. This one is significantly worse. So if we actually activate our Storm Shield here, we're not going to do the defense. But yeah, there is your Storm Shield. And you'll notice some parts of this map you can go down a lot lower, you can go down underneath things. You'll also notice that there's bits of the map that just don't really exist. There's lava as well, which is pretty cool. Except for this. What happens if you go in the lava? Does it work like Battle Royale? Can you bounce across it? No, you cannot. It instantly kills you. So, Twine Peaks might be a bit of a challenge after Canny Valley. But, with all that in mind, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable, and fun to watch as always. And I'll see you all in the next one.